The problem that you're going to run into if you fail to plan is you're not going to have a clear outline for what you need to do as an artist, what steps you need to take, where you need to start, whether it be registering your music first and foremost, getting all your stuff on DSPs before you do anything, planning out a release calendar, building up your content so that way you have content for every day, and not just for one day, but for at least 30. These are the type of things that's going to make a difference in the success of your campaign. If you have a plan in motion and in place, that is going to help you stick to what you have already set out. If you don't have a plan, then next thing you know, you're just winging it. You're not following the guidelines that you put in place, so that way your whole campaign will go smoothly. You have this day where you do this. You have that day where you do that. You focus on this specific day. You target blogs on this day. These are the type of things that will help you maximize the attention. And I was just talking to a client the other day. We were going over different ideas for a campaign and different ideas for content structure and strategy and things like that. You know, they're liking the ideas, but at the same time they tend to be all over the place because they're excited, and excitement is a good thing. You want to be excited for your release, but you also need to have a plan in place to execute, because if you don't have a plan in place to execute, then your campaign won't be as successful as what it could be. Failure to plan to fail. Isn't that what they say? It's the same thing as if you're an artist. It's the same thing. That's the reason why content calendars, release strategy, and things like that are important for upcoming artists. Not just upcoming artists, major artists too. They plan their releases out a year in advance. A year in advance. They know, or their team knows, what's going to drop when. Do you think that death of Slim Shady was on a whim? No, Eminem had built up things in place to where, okay, we had blogs doing this, we had this much exposure, we released a music video. He had did certain things and scheduled them out so that way it build up the anticipation and build up the hype for his album. That's the type of things that artists need to be thinking about. Okay, how can I build up the maximum anticipation for this? And I'm not saying do pre-promotion campaign. I'm talking about having certain things in place so that way your music is registered, you have been on blogs, you have spotlight on some sort of PR campaign. That is positive attention, and you can direct them on where to go if they want to get your music before it even comes out. That is the key right there. Having these certain things in place to maximize the attention. plan to fail, fail to plan. That's what they say.